Guy Benson with us this morning. Guy, why is Biden so unpopular on the economy when inflation is cooling and job growth is strong?
Prices. I mean, that's the only real explanation. There are these other elements of the economy that look pretty good, maybe improving, but people still remember what their lives were like, what their pocketbooks look like, what things cost just a few years ago. And that sticky result of inflation, which is still going up, it's slowing, but it's still going in the wrong direction. I think that just leads to a non-transitory, let's put it that way, frustration among a lot of voters. And we'll see if Biden's able to shake it over the next 9 months. We know that his team is desperately hoping so, but it looks like those numbers are pretty stubborn.
The kitchen table talk, discussions that we always hear about, I don't think people around the kitchen table pay attention to the 3.3% growth rate in the GDP. They pay attention to what they've just paid for the meal on the kitchen table. That's the dichotomy here, I think.
Yep.
What say you?
Absolutely, because people go to the grocery store and they still have that sort of sticker shock with the numbers, you know, and still much, much higher than it was when Biden took office. And so that's going to be a big challenge that he has moving forward. And then you just look at some of the other elements of that poll, Stuart. I mean, he is really the incumbent in tough sledding at the moment, trailing on almost every issue. He's down on immigration by 35 points. On the basic competency and acuity question, he's basically in the basement. So I think a lot of Americans look around, they see a world that feels less stable, less safe. They remember that prices are much higher than they were. They wonder if this man is up for the job for one more year, let alone 5. And the result is Trump by 5 in this NBC poll.
Next one. Trump spoke about a possible pick for vice president over the weekend. Watch this. Roll tape, please.
What criteria are you using to identify who your running mate is?
Always, it's got to be one thing. It's got to be who would be a good president. No matter who you are, things happen. It's got to be number one.
You haven't decided who it is?
I have a lot of good ideas, but I haven't. And there's no reason to do that quickly.
So you haven't told that person, you're my person?
I speak to everybody. I speak to everybody. You know, I called Tim Scott this because a lot of people like Tim Scott. I called him and I said, you're a much better candidate for me than you are for yourself. Kristi Noem has been incredible fighting for me. She said I'd never run against him because I can't beat him. That was a very nice thing to say.
All right, Guy, is Trump playing with us?
Yeah. What a backhanded compliment of Tim Scott, by the way. Oh, you're really good at campaigning. For me, not so much for yourself. I don't know about this. So his first part of the answer is, of course, the right thing to say. You look for the best possible president. But there are political considerations beyond that. And a lot of the scuttlebutt, the speculation and conjecture has been, well, it's probably going to be a woman or a person of color or both. And then he name checks 2 people, one of each checking those boxes. I don't know. Like, it could just be a very straightforward thing where he's saying, you don't need any more surprises or drama from me. It's probably going to be one of these people, so get ready. Or he is throwing a little chum in the water for everyone to talk about, and he's got someone else in mind. Head fake. That's my guess, but who knows?
And we took the bait and we're running with it. Hey, Guy Benson, good to see you again.
Right.
We'll see you soon. Thanks a lot.